And lift your heels. See if that works. Go up. Good morning. And up, up, and exhale. And 2 more. Woo. And 1 more. Now this is just a little different. Take your feet out to a little bit of a releve position. First position, and just go up and down. Your knees are long. Each toe has equal weight. 4. Beautiful. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. We'll throw in a little bit of balance so that you can practice dynamic balance. We'll do a little leg lift here 8 times. This is 3, 4. Good morning, everyone. 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Now we're going to do that balance on the other leg. So 8 reps. 1, 2, you're tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, whoops, 7, and 8. Now we're going to take it to the rear, so the body will be forward leaning. Now the one leg is going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let that foot down. You're doing great. Let's do the other one for 8. Here we go. Yeah, hips are level. That's a good trick if you want your hands on your hips, just to verify that they're level. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now go back to your first leg, lift it up and pause. Try to find a place that's a challenge for you. Hips are square. 8, 7, and holding. 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to add on 2. The leg that's in the air bends and straightens. 8, like a hamstring curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Let that foot down. Take a breather. Release any tension. Other side. At first, lift that leg. Hinge forward and just pause. 8. Hips are square. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the back leg's going to bend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come back up. Nice job. We're going to do a play around with a standing balance. Tree pose first. The arms could come up. Lift tall. Gorgeous. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take the same side hand and catch that foot. And we can lower this palm like there's a cup of vegetable beef stew in it. 10. Cup of soup in your hand, so supinated. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 9, 10. You can add a little push. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 9. Lengthen the leg, lengthen the arms, and 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come back up. Take a breather. Your other glute was working hard. Good job. Woo. Okay, lift and spread your toes. Other foot up. Tree. Catch it. Place it. Arms up. 1. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the same side hand catches the foot, palm down, like palm up. and it's like you have a cup of soup in that hand. Your ribs pull down, your pubic bone up. 6, there you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you're going to add a push, so I'll turn to show that. Reach. 10, 2, 3, whoa, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reach your arms forward, reach your leg back, like warrior 3. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then gently come back, hands together at the heart. Perfect job. Now this is going to be a single calf raise. You can hold on to something. I've got a foam roller here. So here's the first move that you lift up both heels like we did earlier. And I'd like to add on. If you'd like to add on, put your left foot off the floor. You can wrap it and go up and down. One heel is lifting up, down 10 times. 5, and hips are level. 6, 7, you should be getting taller. 8, so you know it's coming from the calf. 9, and not from the knee thrusting forward. Try the other one. That foot's down. Ooh, thank you. 1, I was going to ask. 2, 3, good. You're tall. 4, try to lower with control. 5, 6, decelerate with control. 7, 8, you can feel that more. 9, and then 10. Really good job. Let that down. We're going to do one more balance drill before we go down. Right foot in front of the left, like a tightrope walker. All toes forward. So if you tend to toe out, really make a point that all 10 toes are forward. And rotate your torso, not your legs. Your legs are going to stay stable. 2, and 2, and 3, and 3. Now once you're facing forward, try the other side. I've run out of mat room, so I'm going to scooch my foot back a bit. All 10 toes forward, lift up tall. Here we go. Rotate. 1, and 1, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 3, and then let that go. Really good job, guys. Grab a sip, and then we're going to meet on some floor for some planks. Good job. Here we go. Grab a foam roller if you'd care to. Add on that challenge. So if you're adding the foam roller, it's at your foot end, your shin end. Let your forearms down and hold your hips up. Here we go, in a parallel to the floor position. And hold. Just lighting up those muscles. Ear in line with the shoulder. Another way to say that is your nose is behind your sternum, your head's not falling to the ground. Take another inhale. And then, great job. Now just one side, and you're holding it steady, static. Here we go. Good, just getting used to everything. Breathing in and out. Take an inhale. Nice. And then lower. Let's do the other side. Good, I love it. Hips are up, not sagging at all. Here we go. Go up. Hand stretch. I like to stretch that hand too. Why not? Flatten this hand. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Breathe in. And then exhale, let that go. Really good job. Let's do one swan. So we're touching these core muscles. With the swan, just hold it. Now, I'm going to use the foam roller. Your arms are like knives pushing down. Here we go. Lift up. Good. And breathe. It's like we're touching base with all those core muscles. Inhale. And then exhale to lower down. All right, let's take one child pose. You could even curl your toes under if you'd like. And then what we did was one static pose per movement. Now we're going to take a dynamic component to each of those. So again, your foam roller's on the foot end. Your forearms are on the other end. Now, the body is going to move forward and back just a little while you maintain that parallel to the floor position. In and out. If you care to add on, lift a foot and then come back. Lift a leg and come back. Not your hips, just your leg. Just where you're barely off the foam roller. Good. One leg up, one leg up, one leg up. And you're still rolling. One leg up, one leg up. Let's try one more on each leg. One leg up, and recover. Woo! All right, turn sideways. Go up. All right, here we go. This hand is going to go through while you leave the rest of the body the same. The arm that's in the air can go back, and it's going to feel like a stretch and then oblique work. And stretch and oblique work. So we're doing a few things. 7 that are good for the body in one move. 8 and a little balance. Can you feel that? 9 and 10, and then lower your hip with care. Really good job. We're going to go to the other side. Foam roller on the ankle side. Forearm on the non-foam roller side. Once you get up and you feel really balanced and stable, rotate and then let the top arm go beyond midline. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now lower the hip. Really good. All right, this time you're in your swan, so your arms are on the foam roller side. We're going to go up and down. So instead of the one hold, we're going to reestablish each cue as we go up and down. Inhale, your shoulders are down and you come up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, the shoulders are down. You're pushing down with the pinky side of your forearm, and up, and lower, and up, and lower, in 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. Hold it up. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lower. And do that 2 more times. Inhale, here we come up and hold. Breathe. 2, good. 3, 4, elbows are long. Everybody looks great. 4, 3, 2, relax down. 1 more time. Here we go. Come up and hold it. Nice. Isn't it nice to feel your upper back so open and so strong? Nice. 4, 3, neck is soft. 2, lower, and then we're going to sneak a child's pose in there and a sip. Good job. Rest back. You did so good. All right, if you'd like a sip, grab it. We're going to add on. So we hit each of those positions. The foam roller is at the foot end. The forearms are on this end. We're going to add a hip lift. This can be done without the foam roller. It's kind of like a dolphin and a plank combo. So the roller is a little closer to the knees to start, and then you lift your hips like an upside down V. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we turn side. This time we're going to go over, so this hand is on your thigh to start. You're going to reach over and you can lift your hip a bit, then come down to plank. Don't go any lower. 2, lift your hip a bit, then come down to plank. 3, good. 4, your head's against an imaginary wall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, here we go. Woo! Okay, good. That also feels good because of that lateral flexion we get to do. So take this side. So you can really work that top arm into a stretch. Your forearm is real stable. So shoulder blade down the back, go up and over, breathe in. Go up and over, breathe in. And up and over. 4, 5, and 6. Nice. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Looking good, guys. Lower your hip. Now this time we're going to do a full swan, upper body, lower body. So your arms have the foam roller. Your legs have freedom. Kind of keep checking to make sure I don't kick my T, but you're going to go up. And then when you lower your torso, your legs go up. Lower your legs and then lift your torso. Good. And when you lower your torso, you lift your legs. Upper body, move back. Lower body, upper body, lower body. Now, if you are craving to let go and do a swan dive, you can do that. You can do it multiple times, rocking, but I'm going to just show this for a minute, and then I'll show the next. So listen to your body, and we'll lift up your legs, lift up your torso. Good, Catherine. Leave your elbows long, Catherine, when you're here. Yep, leave your elbows long. Try that, and then your legs come up. Yeah. And if you're letting go, it's like this. Good job, guys. We're going to take a child pose. Push your hips back. Nice. And take a child's pose if you'd like. And then come up and we'll take a sip together. Here's to Egyptian licorice tea. And I want to change it up a little bit. So if you care to have your foam roller, Cole, you might even like your arc on this. Let me show you what we're doing. So, because I see everyone has theirs. So roll back, but have your roller close. You see where I have it. Now, once you're down, lift up your hips and put it on top. See how I did that? Now, for now, keep your hands nearby so you don't feel like it's going to roll out. You feel like you're keeping it steady. So I just have my hands nearby. Lift up a leg, lift up a leg. Okay, now make it comfortable. Lift up both legs. Let me just give you a point of balance first so you can get used to it. There you go. That's it. So I want you to feel like you're doing a really a big pair of scissors or a split. Oh, I just had a pop, a release, a good one. You can tell the difference, right? It feels good. Proof that your joints are moving. You don't want them so rigid they don't ever pop. All right, so reach. When I was a kid, they used to say that caused arthritis, but it's the opposite now. So reach, reach. Now you feel a big stretch. Woo! Now I want you to think about how big you're stretching and then add a big old bicycle, like bigger than you would if you were riding a bicycle. Make it a flexible bicycle. So see how high you can reach your top leg? Yeah, there you go. Michelle, do you feel how that gets your more hamstring right here? And then see how low you can drop the other one. So I can touch my heel, but try to focus on both legs. Like how far apart can your feet get? That'll get you in a big functional stretch. Now reverse the bicycle really big. Reverse it really big. Feel your abs helping you keep your pubic bone pulled towards your navel. Inhale, big range of motion. Woo! Okay, we're gonna do another fun one. Here we go. Go up and realign if you need to with your foam roller. Now, I'm gonna show a circle where the legs separate. They go down, and right here you have to have your abs on because you don't want your low back to get lordotic. Go up and circle. Right here, your abs are on, your ribs are pulling down, up. Now, if you've got that hang, you could go lower. Just make sure your low back doesn't get lordotic. So the legs will separate, Jean. Yeah, and then separate, go up, open, separate, they'll separate. That's okay, you can do that. That's a fun move called corkscrew. And then go the other way, big circle, the legs separate, they go down, they open away from each other like a V, they come in, they lower, open, whoop, should feel good too. I love the way the hip flexor gets, and the low back gets some release. All right, now this one's for the brain and for the body. It's called helicopter. It looks like this, scissor, scissor, circle, scissor, scissor, circle, scissor, scissor, circle, scissor, scissor, circle, and love the stretch of these. Oh, and it is really good for your hips to have to do circle movements, the femur and the acetabulum. Scissor, scissor, circle, scissor, scissor, circle, scissor, scissor, circle, and one more, scissor, scissor, circle. Now we're gonna go up to vertical, open up, and we're gonna flex and point. I have to move away from the wall because I have opened up in flexibility, so I don't wanna hit the wall. We can do a point and a flex and go out wide and in. So like a V and in and out wide. Does that work for you, Cole? Yeah, is that okay? Point and flex. Good, stretch and flex. Good. All right. This one is a heel together position and then push. Inhale. This is called frog, or it's also called first position. Push your heels together, and let's just do 4 more. 3, 2. Now, one leg low and one leg up, and you're balanced here and you feel like you're not going to lose your foam roller. Grab a leg and increase that stretch. You can even pull your toes back. This hip flexor, this bottom one, should feel amazing. Amazing. Woo! Yeah, let's see if your heel will hit the floor. Nice. There it is. Cool, you did it. And then let's take the other side. So the heel can touch the floor possibly. Woo! Feel like one's tighter. Leg up, relax, pull your toes back if you want more. Whew, let everything just relax. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and then bring it back. Now, I've got my legs in a little bit close, so that way you can just scoot it out, woo, and put your feet on top. But just for a moment, enjoy how good those hip flexors feel. Curl up and down with a bridge. A bridge. Curl up. All right, curl up. Good. Curl up. Excuse me, curl up. And feel each part of your back get some attention. Up and down. Ooh. Up and down. And up and down. And feel your hamstrings. Point your toes down if you need more oomph. Now, while you're up here next time, pause. Your hips are up. And if you'd like to add on, roll the foam roller forward and back. Boy, that's hamstrings. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm burning. 7, 8, 9. Now lower. For a moment, hug the feet into your hands by your side. 5. Woo! Now let the feet touch each other and the knees go wider like a little butterfly stretch. Bound angle. Good. Relax your neck. Stretch your legs out like a V and pull your toes back. 5. Hot dog. Now I want to give us a longer hamstring stretch. So push that foam roller out a bit, more like your calf ankles on there. I've got a soft knee. Lift up your hips 10 times. 2, 3, feel the glutes. 4, 5, 6, neck is soft. 7, 8, 9. Hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower. We're going to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Now, right leg up and either hold that stretch, or if you would like to add on, curl your shoulder blades off the mat, lift your leg off the mat, and you can even reach for your toe. 10. Now, another trick you could do is hand behind your head. Good. Yeah, that's a good trick, Catherine. That'll help your neck. Now, you can also lift up your leg if you want, so it's hovering above the arc, foam roller, or whatever your prop of choice du jour today is. All right, let that head down. Take your other foot up and stretch. Now, you might lift up your leg. You might feel good. Feel the belly pull in. Reach the arm long. Tuck the chin, so you're probably looking at those toes. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. So good. And then hug your hands to your feet. Nice. And let's hit a little crisscross in Pilates. Take your hands behind your head. Rotate, rotate, and rotate. Exhale. Belly in, shoulders down. And then add on your toes pulling back. Press through your heel. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover and hug your legs in and take a little breather. Nice. This next one is a roll up. So take your legs on the foam roller. Now we're going to do this with the foam roller option. So take your inhale to go arms overhead. Now tuck your chin and reach your arms forward. Go over. Now we're going to bend the knees and then slowly unwind, lengthen, and go down. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck the chin, peel the spine up, bend the knees, and lower down. Good. Breathe. Up. Arms up. Exhale, tuck. 3. Stretch. Over. You're doing great. Try 2 more. Exhale, 2. All right, we're doing 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And then lower yourself back down. Now, on the next one, bend the knees to start. Now, your torso's down. Get ready. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to tuck the chin. You're going to begin straighten your legs and go over. Stretched out hamstring. Bend the knees. Inhale. Good. Arms overhead. Exhale. Tuck. Go up and over. Woo! And inhale. Good. So you're just focused a little differently. These patterns are super good for the brain. And stretch. Woo. I like to try to touch my toes there. 2. Good. Boy, good, Jean. And exhale. And, you know, we have another fun one coming up. So for now, just take a full body stretch and adjust any clothing. And we're going to be doing, all these roll-ups tend to roll your pants down. It just means you're doing them right. Okay, this is going to be with an oblique challenge. So take your everything long, inhale. Now tuck your chin, bring your torso up, bend the knees, but the knees go a little right and the torso goes a little left. You got it. Now slowly lower, unwind. Inhale. And you guessed it, other side. Your torso goes a little right, Your knees go a little left. Good, inhale. Now exhale, we're gonna pull the belly in. Go to the other side, tuck. Good, that was 3. Inhale. Exhale, tuck. 4. Good, inhale. Exhale. 5. And 6. Breathe in. Full body stretch. Now we're going to take a rotation to stretch this out. You can do it seated. So Cole, you might like it seated, or you can do it lying, where you take your knee across and your arm out. So just any kind of like a release of tension. You could do a seated rotation if you want, or you could do a lying rotation. Whew. 10. Yep. Notice how your body just relaxes and gives in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, and then exhale to the other side, a rotation. And hand on, and then open up that other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale, and then exhale, relax, the thighs come in, and we're going to use our legs to kick up a little bit. So open the knees while your hands are on the thigh, and then kick up. Really good job on everything, guys. Grab a sip of whatever you're drinking. I'm drinking the Egyptian licorice tea. And cheers. I want to do a fun challenge where we hold it for a minute. All right, so this is a plank for a minute. Super fun challenge to do. Forearms are going to be on the floor, shins are going to be there. My clock's up there, so let me get in a good view. All right, that way I don't have to hurt my neck to check the time. All right, so get ready on your mark, get set, and hold a plank for a minute. Do the best you can. Keep your forearms strong so your head doesn't droop, your shoulder blades don't droop. Keep your belly pulling up. Good, you're doing great. Keep strong thoughts. You relax the jaw even though you're tightening most of the rest of the body. Good, you're already halfway there. And you're already 3/4 of the way there. Inhale, and then exhale, let it go. Mission accomplished. Everybody looks good. Next challenge, one arm, 30 seconds, but before you go, just kind of give yourself a little dance, wiggle. All right, here we go. Forearm. So this is a 30-second challenge. Get ready. I'm going to be going on an easy number, so I don't have to do anything crazy. Now 3, 2, 1, and go up while we're holding it. So forearms strong. It's a 30-second challenge. Good. All right, you're doing great. So we have 15 more seconds. Undeniable, objectifiable evidence on your strength. All right, try 5 more. Wow, that seems like it went fast, doesn't it? Let's do the other side. And there's a little countdown here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Trying to make it real easy numbers so I can see it with the light hitting the clock. You guys are already into it. 10 seconds. Head back. Yeah, nice. All right, you're already there. 15. Looks like 10 more seconds. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower and relax. Nice job. Good. We're going to do a little bonus here. Throw in an upper back roll to kind of relieve any, not tension, but if you were like gripping extra, your hands can go behind your head and you're just doing a little upper back roll up and you're kind of exhaling out any tension. If you care to add on a little variation, I like the one where you do a back bend over it. That always feels good. And you kind of go one side. Yep. And you kind of go the other side. And then go in normal back bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Take it to a little armpit here, which is your lat. And stay here while you roll out that lat. This is a big, important muscle, important for low back pain prevention. If it's tight, it will create low back pain. It'll feel like you're jammed in your lumbar spine, and it will internally rotate your humerus, which looks like this. Nobody want that. You want it open, so you feel like a little or a big muscle back there is twisting. That's your lat. You can even get part of your shoulder blade muscles. All those are important for keeping the shoulders healthy. 4, 3, 2, and then let's hit the other one. You're doing great. Upper scapula and lat. Where it twists, you kind of go back. Give a little back roll on that lat, even on that part of the shoulder blade. Your body will tell you what's a hot spot. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hot dog. I'm going to have us grab a sip if you'd like. We're going to put the foam roller at the foot end. You know what time it is? It's inchworm time. That's right. How'd you guess? All right, you're going to put the foam roller at one end. You're going to put the forearms at the other end. Forearm and foam roller sound alike. So you're going to do kind of bias towards your shin near the knee, and then bend your knees under. 10 repetitions. Recover for just a moment. And you know what time it is now? Oblique inchworm. So we're going to be taking our knees to the right and then back to plank and then to the left. So forearms down, and you're going to take the knees towards the left elbow and then plank and then towards the right. So I see there's a shadow on my wall. That light is going through a really big juniper. And apparently you can use the juniper berries to spice things if it's the right juniper. And I think we have the right juniper. I'll tell you how that goes. I love using things in nature for food and medicinal purposes. All right, so try 4, but I'll study it more. 3, and I'll tell you more about it later. 2, 1. All right, relax here. Woo! The next one is going to be hip lifts. It's going to be a diagonal hip lift. So it's more obliques, those muscles on the side of your tummy that wrap in. But it's a dolphin with an oblique variation. So go into plank and lift your hips more left and then do plank. And then lift your hips more right, lift your hips more left, lift your hips more right, and you'll feel strong in your belly. Try 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now recover, guys. Woo! All right, the next one is called 4 points of light. It's going to be a plank, kind of like a normal plank, but with your shins on the foam roller. Now bend your knees center. Now tilt left, center, tilt right, center, and then plank. Bend the knees, turn right, center, left, center, and then straight. Bend the knees, turn left, center, right, center, plank. Bend the knees, turn right, center, left, center, plank, and then bend the knees just to come out of it. Woo! And then take a well-deserved foam roller stretch. Hips at one end, head at the other, arms open. Now, there is a little add-on if you care to put your feet together and open up your knees. This is a bound angle add-on. Whew. Another little trick you could do is kind of roll right and left, and you get a little massage on your occipitalis muscles on the skull, between your shoulder blades, your rhomboids, and your sacral muscles, like the deep hip external rotators and piriformis. Now let everything just relax. 10. And just enjoy the fact that the ducks are up in the backyard. Take an inhale. And then we're going to turn. You're going to roll off of that. And this next one, if you want, you can use a foam roller, a foam yoga block on one side. You may just use a pillow, or you may not need anything. So when you do an upper back extension, if your head's not comfortably on the floor, use a block, use a pillow. You can use anything. And the foam roller should be across the tightest, most roundest part of your upper back. Another trick you can do here is the knees open up like a bound angle. That's a nice one. Catherine, that one just feels like a pectineus inner thigh stretch. So arms could be like a Y or a T. Good. All right, and relax. Really try to let your upper back go. Five, 4, 3. Passive extension is really good for posture. Take an inhale to prevent the upper back from getting rounded. Now you can wiggle and slowly come out, and the next end we're going to do is that so many of us have tight hip flexors. We're in seated positions a lot. So lift up your hips, put the roller underneath. Now, a modification would be one leg at a time, and then the other one would be both legs long. That's a harder one, but I think you can do it. So your foam roller's kind of close to where your glute meets your hamstring. And if you feel okay here, you could put your arms like a T or a Y as well. Relax. Your low back should feel like it's getting relief. Five, 4, 3, 2, and then let your feet go on the floor and release that. And then take your hands to help your thigh, to help you up. And then you're going to take your hip on top of that foam roller. And I want to offer that you could just do a hip stretch if you need to. But if you want to do a little bit of foam rolling before you do the hip stretch, go for it. Just want to offer a few things that you can do with all these props. There are so many great extra bonuses you can do with all these props. And if you ever have an issue, it's happened like really tight hips or tight upper back, it's nice to know, oh, at least I've done that before. I can go back and find what it was that was so helpful. So you can also roll your knuckles under. It looks like you are. Get that hip. Get high in the pelvic rim, which is glute medius. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then try the other one, ankle to thigh, and roll out that hip. So you're stretching, you're rolling out the hip that you're stretching. Roll, go high to your hip, pelvis, pelvic rim, go to your greater trochanter, that side hip muscle. Where do you need it? Where do you feel it? And breathing. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let's hit that side IT-ish area. So let your forearm down. Happy Thursday. I think your body's just going to feel fabulous after this. We did a lot of hard planks. We did a lot of great extensions. So all of your obliques, we did all the planes of movement for the core in particular. We did standing balance, leg strengthening, glute medius, which that's an issue right now in the world, and that we have amnesia in the glute medius, but we got that all. And now we're getting some tension out. This can help any knee pain and lateral hip pain that you might be feeling, or tightness. So it helps you even just walk better. You ever notice a jaguar walking without stiffness? That's what we are. We're gonna be elastic and dynamic in our movement, agile, springy. All right, that should feel great. Let's try the other one. By great, I mean it hurts like crap at the time, and then it feels better when you're done. All right, so it hurts less actually as you do it, doesn't it? Okay, so you're rolling. This fingers might be rolled under, so you've got some knuckle back and forth. If you roll like you're trying to face the sky a little bit, you'll get a little bit more of that lateral hamstring. That muscle crosses the two joints, so it almost always needs it, the knee especially, right? And then if you roll forward a little bit, that's that lateral quad, vastus lateralis, your IT. So you may notice one leg's kind of just generally tighter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You read my mind, Cole. 2. The quads are calling my name. Let's go to them. The quads are calling my name. So you're on your forearms with your amazing forearm plank that we practice all the time. Shoulder blades are down. Then you could do something where you toe out. So I'm pretending I'm Charlie Chaplin. I'm trying to toe out, which for me is harder. That's most people's natural position is turnout. This position's harder for me, but it'll get your inner quad here. Now try to toe in. This position's easier for me, but this position's harder for most people. So try toeing in. Roll out them quads. Now try neutral, where your toes are facing the floor. Breathe. You could even roll your left leg a little bit more just by biasing on the left side. And you could bias your right leg a little bit. And then you could bend your knees. That's going to make it harder. Or you could do one I like where you bend and straighten. You kind of pump them. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then when you're ready, have a seat. Woo! Grab a sip, and we're going to do a few stretches. So just notice how you feel. Hello, Juniper. Let me get where the light's not blinding me. Okay, inhale, open, and exhale, add a rotation. Open up your arms. Here we go. Add a rotation. Let's do a little up and over. Now you could either leave your hand crossed on your leg or you could come down. Just see what feels good today. I also like to add a little rotation, 10. Feel how good you feel. Inhale up, exhale, go over. Good. So glad you're amenable to adding all the props. I'll be throwing in different things like this with the Thursday class. We have a more pure Pilates on Monday, but on Thursdays we could spice it up with different things. So every day of the week you get something different here. We're going to breathe, 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 stretch, stretch, stretch. Nice, inhale. Now this one is a neck stretch, so gently. Notice how I'm trying to keep my torso tall, but I drop my ear to shoulder. Now this opposite hand, so let's say it's right ear to right shoulder. Left arm reaches down. Whew, there you go. Awesome. Now, everybody's different, but try tilting diagonally like you're trying to look down. Like, see where my mic is? Like I'm trying to look down at my mic or smell a flower on your clavicle. That's that levator scapula. Breathe in. Go up and over. Now you could do directly side and see how that feels, like scalene trap. Relax that shoulder that you might be having the hand help you. You could even tilt lower like a little diagonal. There's a million right angles, so don't feel like you have to look exactly like me. You might have an angle that's different. Hello, hummingbird. Good hello. He's like, fill up my hummingbird feed. All right, both hands and the chin comes down. All right, inhale and just kind of move like you're getting rid of any tension. You can take your fingers and massage the muscles on the occipital ridge, that upside down U. That's where so many neck muscles attach. There's a little muscle, the splenius capitis posterior, that is attached to the dura mater, and it can create tension headaches. So you're just letting some release happen here. Then around on the side of your neck, longus colli, just beside your neck. Go down. You can even do the traps. Feel how you're a new feeling of relaxation in the neck. Take a moment and then breathe in this moment of wellness and health and how good it feels to have taken care of your whole body. Strengthen it, myofascial, release it and stretched it. Even self-massage. Notice how it feels to have that power to be healthy in your own hands as best as you can. We can do what we can to help ourselves. We're going to stay attached to that for an intention for the day. Today I intend to look for the healthy things, the things that bring me joy and wellness. I'm going to look for those things all day long. It's going to be like a treasure hunt with so much appreciation.